Are we learning today?
Hi, good morning. Morning, Sean.
Morning.
Morning, Chantel. Morning, Imani.
Morning.
Morning, Leilani. Morning, Leilani. Okay, now today we are having a new trainer taking us through the coding, and he'll be joining in a few. He's called Ernest. That's fine. Today we'll start learning about coding, and teacher Ernest is coming to take us through. So just give him a few minutes, he's joining us. Oh, I think he's already joined. Hope you're all set.
Hello, hi.
That is teacher Ernest. He'll be taking us through the coding session. And we also have another teacher, teacher Aileen. She'll also be part of our classes. You can welcome teacher Aileen as well. Aileen, maybe you can say hi to the class.
Okay, hi everyone. I can see we are a pretty small group, but it's fine. Yeah, I'll be with you for today's lesson and the forthcoming lessons.
Okay, welcome, Aileen. Now, Ernest, I think you can now take over the class.
Okay.
We have one more student, Ven, has not yet joined, but I think the rest are there. We usually have Imani, Leilani, Sean, Chantel, and Ven.
Okay, just give me a moment. Kidogo tu.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so I hope you guys can see my screen. Okay, so yeah. So the coming session, we are going to go into Python programming. And so, yeah, Python is a programming language. By programming language, you mean it's a language which is used to communicate with computers. And so for us human beings to be able to give instructions to the computer, we have to write it in a programming language. That is a language that the computer and us human beings can understand. And so for us to be able to write instructions to the computer, we'll be requiring a development environment, that is a place where we can be able to type and run our Python programs or code on. And so the development environment that we're going to use is called the Jupyter Notebook. And that Jupyter Notebook comes with the Anaconda package. It comes as part of the Anaconda package. And that is what this class will entail today. And so today, what we're going to do, we're just going to install Anaconda, and maybe I can show you how to navigate through Jupyter Notebook. And so I hope you guys are ready to start. Hi. Okay, so we can start. Hope you're ready. And so the first thing that you do, you go to Google. Just open up your browser, any browser that you have there. For me, I'm using Firefox. Open up Firefox. Go on Google, search. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay, Sean. Yeah. Okay, so for those who don't have Anaconda, you can just go to Google and search for Anaconda. And it should bring you, Anaconda Python. Make sure that you type Anaconda Python, because you just type Anaconda itself will bring you the images of the snake Anaconda. And so Anaconda Python. And so it will bring you the first option that will brings you there. It's called individual edition Anaconda. You can just click on it. So this is the website where we are going to download Anaconda Notebook, Anaconda. And so, yeah, just scroll down a bit. You will find a download button down there. You can just click on it, and it will take you down to a page whereby we have different options, different installation options. We have 64-bit, we have Windows option, we have Mac OS option, we have Linux option. So if you're using Windows option, you can just click on the 64-bit graphical installer that is right there, and a Python 3.8 64-bit. If you're using Mac OS, it will be good that if you use the graphical installer, that is 64-bit graphical installer. And so for Windows, since I'm using Windows, you can just click on the 64-bit installer and wait for it to start downloading. Yeah, it will take about 5 to 10 minutes. And so for me, I already have Anaconda. Let me just. Yeah. And so do all of you guys have Anaconda, or there are some who are just installing right now? You can give it some time, about 10 minutes to download. Okay. So do all of you have Anaconda? Because you can see some of you have it. Going by the charts. And so remember, let me just repeat the steps again. What you do, you launch your browser. any browser that you use, go to the Google search bar. In there, just type Anaconda Python, and click enter. Then you'll get an option which is titled Individual Edition Anaconda. You can click on it so that you can open the page where we'll find our Anaconda installation. And so when you just scroll, you'll find a download button there. You can click on it and it will take you down to a section of the page which has different options which you can download. And so if you're using Windows operating system in your computer, you can just click on the 64-bit graphical installer so that we can be able to download that. If you're using Mac OS, you can just click on the 64-bit graphical installer. So I clicked on the 64-bit installer since I had it. And you can just let it install. Mine is already downloading. Yeah. So we can have about 10 minutes, then we continue on to how you can install it. So anyone who was unable to download, you can just raise your hand. Yeah, I can be able to help you out.
Chantel, you just said no. What's the issue, Chantel? Chantel, you are there? Chantel, we can't hear you. You're trying to talk, but we can't hear you.
Yes.
Or we can now hear you.
Are you able to install, Chantel?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
How about Imani? Hi, Imani.
It's almost finished downloading.
Oh, okay, good.
And Leilani?
Yeah, Leilani?
I already installed Anaconda before.
Oh, okay. Good. So Imani, once yours is done, you can just tell me so that we can proceed on. I can guide you to how you can install it. So, Imani, is it already done downloading?
No,
Not yet?
not yet. No.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Chantel, you can share your screen so that we can be able to help you out. Uh, and no, not that. Yeah, not there. You can just open a new tab, open a new page on the browser. So just go where at the top, move your pointer at the top of the page.
I had already downloaded.
Yeah.
I had already downloaded it.
Oh, okay, okay. So, uh, also you are unable to start it, or?
Yeah, I tried, but it said that it can't.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So what you can do, you can just
It said installation Failed.
It says
Installation failed.
installation failed. So what you can do, you can just try stop share, then you come back again and share. This time on the share screen option, you'll see a screen. Click on share screen. Then on the top left, you'll see a tab called screen. You can just click on it. Share screen. Then top left. Not the one that you've selected. You can just try again. This time, you can just try again. Stop share, then come back again and share. But this time, select the tab which gives you an option down there called screen. It has screen titled just below it.
Called?
Screen.
Called?
It's called screen. Screen. Yeah, that one. And so, yeah. So you see that you already downloaded it. Right. So you said that you already downloaded it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So could you take me to the place where you tried to install it? You tried installing it.
I don't know where it went.
Oh, so what you can do, you see on the top left, top right, you'll see three dots, top right, at the edge of the page, top right. No, the opposite, yeah, that side. Yeah, you see three dots. No, not that, not there. On the top right most, just go towards the right again. And now go up a little bit.
Below your
see
name,
get started?
Chantel, next to
Yeah,
the star.
below. Yeah, just below there. Not there. Just close that first. No. Yeah. So you see just below, yeah, right there. Click on that and then go to downloads. So show in folder. Click Anaconda 3. Click on that. Show in folder. Click on show in folder. Yeah. Continue. Agree. Install. say continue. Oh, yours has already been installed. So just close. So what you go to search for Jupyter. No, not Anaconda. You can search for Jupyter instead. JU, yeah, P Y. No, not Jupyter with a I, with a Y instead of I. Y instead of I. Yeah, Y. Yeah. Just go. You can try searching again. Just try go back to the search. Go down. Just move down until where you see other. Just down below. Yeah, below there. You click, no, not there, down. Once there, just click on that. Okay.
Hello?
Hello? Oh, it has brought an error. So what you can just do instead, just go back to the search. You can go back to the search. You can try another way. Go back to where you searched for. Hi, Chantel. You can go to search.
Hi, Chantel.
Chantel.
Sean, maybe you can go and help Chantel. Sean, you're there?
Yeah.
Please help Chantel.
Right. Has refused. Since it refused to download, she can use the online one.
Yeah, true. She can use just the online one as they look for another alternative. Okay, so Imani, is yours done?
Imani and Leilani, are you there?
Hi.
Yes. What are you supposed to do after you've downloaded it?
I know you're supposed to install. You can just share screen.
Okay.
Yeah. Go to the, you see on the top right most, just down below the X button, the close button, you'll see 3 dots. Click on that. Go to downloads. Oh, yes, it's not here. So did it bring any message that it had completed downloading in Anaconda?
Yes.
So, okay. So just go to, you see where we have downloads, open folder, downloads, open folder. Yeah. Click on that. Has it brought any? So you can just minimize the browser. Hi, Imani.
Yes.
Oh, you've not shared the screen the way that I can be able to see. So what you can do, you can just stop share, then stop share, and then go back again to the share button. You'll see a tab titled screen. You can just click on that so that you can share the whole screen. It's on the top left. You'll see a screen. Yeah, that. Okay, yeah. So go back, click on back. Yeah, now go to next, go next, agree, next. It's not empty, please choose a different location. So what you can do, just click on OK. Click on OK. So Can you minimize the browser? Just minimize it. Yeah, minimize the other one too. And the large one, the browser. Oh. You can share screen once again. Click on screen this time. Not this way. Minimize that again. Minimize again. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so what you can do, because you have not yet shared the screen, the whole screen. So what you can do, Imani, you can just yeah. So what you can do, you can just go to share, stop sharing. Now click on the share button. Once you click on the share button, you will see yeah, so you can try cancel this, the tab that appears there. Yeah. Okay, so now okay, go to recycle bin. Yeah, from there, go to downloads, just aside. Go to downloads. Downloads. On the side, the sidebar. Yeah, go to downloads. Yeah, now Anaconda. Next. I agree. Next again. Next. Okay, so yeah, yours says that it has already installed. So what you do, you see on the search bar, just on the taskbar, move your cursor below, move your pointer, move it to the lower left side. You'll see type here to search. You'll see type here to search, where you see type here to search. Yeah, now search for Jupyter. J-U. Yeah, now just click on that to open. Yeah. Click on Firefox.
Is it okay if I use Chrome instead?
Yeah, you can use any that you want. And always open. Oh, so it's all right. Yeah, so yours is ready.
Thank you.
Okay, so is everyone else good? Are we all good? Have we been able to download it? Download an account and install? Okay, Sean. Okay, so Leilani, how about you? Has yours installed? Hi, Leilani.
Yes.
Also, you are able to install it. You've been able to install it.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay, so next what we are going to do, we are going to launch Jupyter Notebook. And so to launch Jupyter Notebook, you go to search, type here to search, that search bar there. And then let's type Jupyter. Jupyter with an Y, with a Y, not an I this time. Jupyter with a Y. Then open. And then it will open a page in your browser. And so this is the home page. And so from here, I'll be able to guide you on how to create a folder and a Jupyter Notebook file where we can be able to write our Python code. And so the first step, we need to create a folder where we can be able to store our practice files, our Python files. And so to do that, you go to new, on the top right, you'll see new, upload new, click on new, and you'll see different options that come there. The first one is notebook. Under it, we have Python 3. The next one is other. Under other, we have text file, folder, and terminal. And so I want you to click on folder. Click on folder. Go to new, notebook, under other, folder. Click on folder, and a new folder called untitled folder will be created. Untitled folder will be created. And so we want to be able to rename this folder to a name that you want. And so that you can be able to rename, you see just at the side of it, you'll see a checkbox, new folder, untitled folder, checkbox. You can just click on that checkbox. Once you have clicked on it, you can scroll up. You'll see two buttons that have appeared, one called rename and the next one called remove. And this next one is for deleting. And so we want to rename this folder. So what you do, click on rename. And now you can enter a new name for your folder. And so we can call this folder Python, or we can just call it Introduction to Python. Introduction to Python. Then click on rename. Okay, so now you can see we have a folder now which has the name Introduction to Python. And so you can just click on it once, and now we are in the folder. So maybe I can repeat that again. So what you do, we wanted to create a folder. And so to create a folder, once you are in the once you have launched Jupyter Notebook, you'll have the home page here. This is the home page. And so what you do to create a folder, you go to new. New is found on the top right, new, click on new. Under other, you'll see folder, click on folder, and a new folder called untitled folder will be created. And this is my folder. A new folder called untitled folder will be created here. And so this is the folder that has been created. And so we want to rename this folder. We want to give it a name that we can relate to. And so to rename this folder, we just click on the checkbox that appears before it. Click on that checkbox, a tick will appear there. And so now you can scroll up a bit. Just below files, you see rename button, move button, and a delete button. And so for us, we want to rename this folder. And so to rename it, you click on rename. Once you click on rename, a box will appear there, a text box that is. And so in there, you can type the name that you want to give your folder. And for us, we said that we want to give the folder the name Introduction to Python. Then click on rename. Then you can now see our folder has been renamed right there. Let's say if you want to delete your folder, you can just click on the checkbox there and click on delete. But for us, we want to make use of this folder. And so what you do, so that you can be able to access this folder, to open it, click on the folder, just click once, and it will open the folder. And now we are in the folder. And so now, once we are in the folder, you will want to create a Python notebook. What a Python notebook is the place, it's a page where we are going to be able to write and run our Python code on. And so till there, I hope all of you are okay with the steps. All of you are able to open to create a new folder. Hi, Imani.
It's not.
Okay, you can share your screen. You can share a screen.
It's frozen. Oh, this is Leilani.
Yeah. Yes, Leilani, you can just share. You can share your screen. Remember to click on the share screen button and select the option that gives you share screen.
It's frozen.
Yeah. It's closing. Try once again. Hi, Leilani. You can try sharing your screen once again. Hi, Imani.
Yes.
Yeah, were you able to launch Jupyter?
Yes, I was.
Okay, so how about you, Leilani? You can share your screen. Hi, Leilani.
Yes.
Were you able to share, to launch
No.
Jupyter?
Not
Yeah.
really.
So what you can do, you can just, are you able to share your screen? Yeah.
It's frozen. My computer is frozen.
Sorry. Hi, Leilani.
Hi.
Yeah. You okay?
No.
Oh, I see that. Oh, you're no longer in the Nini. So hi, Imani. Imani,
Yes.
could you help Leilani on that, please?
Okay.
I think, yeah.
Now that Imani and Leilani are in the same place, they can help each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
So.
Imani and Leilani are in the same house. Sean and Chantel are in the same house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Actually, they
Okay.
can help each other wherever one is stuck.
Okay. So, yeah. So Imani, I think you can just. Okay. So Sean, you can stop share so that I can be able to continue. Okay, thank you. Okay, so once we are in the folder, what you can do, you can now go to new, click on new. Under new, we have Python 3. You can just click on that. And this will bring us a page, a different page in the browser. And so in this page, this is the page which we are going to be able to write and run our Python code on. And so I can take you through what all these buttons and toolbars do. And so we have the file option. On the file option, what you can be able to do is to you can create a new notebook on there, new Python 3, and it will create for us a new notebook. As you can see, we have a new notebook right there. Next, under file, you can open an existing notebook. You can make a copy of your notebook. You can rename your notebook. So we can do that now. Let's rename this notebook and give it a name that any name that you want. And so what you're going to rename it to Python notebook. click on rename. And so now you can see the title of our notebook has changed to Python notebook. And we were able to do that by going to File, Rename. Once on rename, a text box appeared there. And so we were able to write the new name for our notebook in that text box. And so then we clicked on rename. And so we have all this download as. Next, we have the edit button. And for edit, it's going to allow you to copy and paste cells. This is what a cell is. And so inside this cell, we'll be able to write our Python code in this cell. And so using the edit option up here, we'll be able to copy cells, we'll be able to delete cells, we'll be able to move cells up and down, and so on. Next, we have the view. And for view, it's going to just change the appearance of your notebook. You can click on the toggle header. Once you click on it, you can see the header is now lost. To get it back, you just click on the toggle header again, and it comes back. And so for view, it just changes how your notebook appears, the different options that are available in your notebook. And so next we have insert. And for insert is used to insert a cell above or below. And so here I can write something, I can show you how it works. And so let's say I want to insert a cell above. You can click on cell above, and a cell is created above our current cell. Say you want to create to insert a cell below, you can click on insert cell below, and a new cell will be inserted below our current cell. And that is how insert works. Next, we have cell. And for cell, this is where we are going to be able to run our cell. Once we write our Python code, you're going to come to cell, then click on run cells for that. And so next we have the kernel. And so what the kernel does, the kernel is what is responsible for running our Python code. And so when you interrupt it, Python stops running. When you restart it, it means that you have restarted Python. Shutting it down means that you have just closed Python. And so the kernel is just the Python, the core Python that works behind the scene to make everything that you see here on the notebook, that runs everything on the notebook. Next, we have help. We have help here. And so for help is going to assist you to discover more uses of different buttons that you can find here on the Jupyter Notebook. And so you can have an interface tour. This is going just to guide you on what the different options and buttons on this Jupyter Notebook do. And so next we have keyboard shortcuts. It's going to give you some shortcuts that you'll be able to use instead of every time moving your mouse to come and click on these buttons. You can use keyboard shortcuts instead. And that is help. And so here we have different buttons down here, and each of them has different uses. The first one is the save button. And so if you want to save your work every time, after we have done some practice session on Python, you'll be able to save your work by clicking on the save button here. You just click on it and Python will be, your notebook will be saved. The changes that you've made will be saved on the notebook. Next, we have this plus sign. And so this is used to insert a cell below your current cell. Say, for example, I'm working on this cell, I'm writing my Python code on this cell. And so by using the plus sign here, you'll be able to insert a new cell just below it. And so once I click it, you can see a new cell is created below it. Once I click it again, another new cell is inserted just below it. Okay, and so next we have cut. We have cut cell, and for cut, for now we can just say it just deletes. When you cut, you just delete a cell. You can delete it that way by cutting. Next we have copy, and this is used to copy your cell from one point to another. And then we have paste. We have paste. Paste is used to, yeah.
Is someone talking? Leilani?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Can you share your screen?
Okay.
Okay.
And Chantel says on Mac it's confusing. Maybe after Leilani, Chantel can share her screen.
Which screen should I share?
Share the one which has a title screen just below it. It's title screen. Share the one which has the name screen just below it. Look for the one with the name screen. Or Imani, you can help.
Okay.
Yeah, and so yeah, so Leilani, you can just now click on, you see where we have Jupyter Notebook. Yeah, click on launch. Okay, so now what you can do, so now go to Chrome. You can close this Anaconda Navigator, close it. Yeah. Yeah. So now just give it time. and now just give it time to launch. Yeah, and so now this is the home page I was talking about. And so Lilani, what you can do, you can now go to new folder, click on that, and you now move down. You'll see untitled folder up to where you can see untitled folder. Yeah, that one. Now you see a checkbox just beside it. Yeah, click on that, then move up. Under files, you'll see rename. Click on rename to rename your folder. You can give it the name Introduction to Python. Yeah, and then click on rename now. Once you have renamed, your folder now is named Introduction to Python, which is just there under Intel. Yeah, Introduction to Python. Just move your, there. Move it till where we have the Introduction to Python. Yeah, now click on that once. Now you have opened the folder. Now we need to create, what you can do, you can create a new notebook, go to new, and a new Python 3. Click on that. Yeah, and so this is what we are going to be using to write our Python code. And so now we'll need to rename. We want to rename this file. And so to rename it, go to File. Yeah. Go to rename. Now you can give it the name. You can give it a name like Python. You can give it the name Python class 1. And click on rename now. And so, yeah, and so that's it. That's where we are now. I think you're good. And so I'll be able to guide you further. That now you can stop sharing your screen so that I can continue. Okay, thank you. Oh, Chantel. Hi, Chantel.
Yes.
Yeah, you're saying that it's confusing on Mac. You can share your screen. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. For yours, let me see what I can do. Maybe you can go to search. Just you can minimize this browser. Minimize the browser first. what you can do, you can click on the right top. Go to the right top, just above there, just above again, so that you can trigger the click on that blue button. Oh no, oh sorry, just click, you can click on it again, click on that so now go to search for terminal T. Enter. Type Jupyter notebook. No, on the terminal now. Just type Jupyter, JU. Just type JU PY T, space notebook, NOTE. Now press enter. Yours okay. Jupyter. Oh, it has refused that command. So just wait a bit. So what you can do, just go back to the terminal now. You can go back to the terminal. Type Conda, CO NDA space install space Anaconda, N, no, not that way. There's a in between, A, N, A, then Conda, CONDA. Then use an hyphen, not space, not there, back, space again, use an hyphen, not yet, not there. It should press, hyphen. Now use an hyphen there, not that one. You see where we have the numbers from 1 to 0, next is hyphen. After 0, we have an hyphen there. And not that one. This time don't, that one. It's now clean, type clean, CL, clean. And now press enter. Oh, it's a bash command. Okay. So or what you can do, we can just install it in another place. So now just go back to the browser. Let's install it in another place. go to that one. Go to where your name is. No, not there. Just go back. I'm looking for the downloads. Oh, go to downloads here. The tab where we have downloads. Yeah, click on that. Now open this. Yeah, continue. Agree. Change install location before no. Just let it. Okay. Continue. Go back now. Restart the same process again. But this time don't install. Don't click on install. Continue. Agree. Don't click on install. Change install location. Click on change install location. Yeah. So you cannot install in this area. So change install on a specific disk. Click on Macintosh HD. Choose folder. Now you can create a new folder. Go to users. You can go to users also. You can just go to users under opt users. Double click on that. Open the users folder. Double click. No, or what you can do, let's go to new folder, create a new folder. You can create a new folder just below, at the bottom. Yeah, new folder, just below a new folder. You'll see just below that at the bottom. Go down again. Move your cursor. You'll see a new folder button. New folder button there at the bottom of the page. Not on that. Yeah, the bottom of the page. Just below that. Yeah, new folder. Click on that. You can give it the name Anaconda. Oh, you can't. Oh, yeah, you can't create a new folder here. So do this. No, you can't create a new folder there. So let me look for another way. Oh. Or you can just cancel. Just choose cancel, because it's saying that it can't install there. So go to no. You see where we have the house home, then the hard disk there. You can move your pointer to where we have something, an icon which has a house there. Note that just in between the left tabs, yeah, you see an icon. You see an icon with a house there that has a drawing of a house. Click on that. So now click continue. Click on install. Click on install. You want to see the error that is bringing there. Don't click on OK. Don't click on that. Wait a bit. So now what you're going to do, you see on that pop-up that has come out that says Anaconda 3 is already installed. So what you can do, you can highlight what is from Anaconda, update Anaconda 3. Or what you can do, you can just open up terminal again. Don't close that. You can open terminal. Yeah, just be there. Go to search. Open terminal. Search. Click on that. Click on that. Search. Click on that. Yeah, now open terminal. Yeah, open terminal, the first one, or the open that. Click on that. Click on it. Oh, it's not open. Or Chantel, what you can do, you can just be using the same computer that Sean is using for now, so that you can, we'll sort this out later on, so that I can be able to continue. Yeah, so you can just stop share, and then after the class, we'll come back and sort it out. So let me just, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll come back to you after the class. Okay, so yeah, so this is the Jupyter Notebook interface as we were looking at it. And so I said that this is the save button. The add button is to insert a cell below your working cell. The cut button, for now we can just say it just deletes cells, but it's usually used to move cells from one point to another. Next, we have the copy button here, is used to copy cells. And so once you're on the cell, you can click on copy and you can paste it somewhere else. These arrows, the up and down arrows, are used to move cells. And so we can have an example of that. So this is our current working cell. We can create a cell just below it and give it the name next cell. And so what these buttons do, they move your cells up and down. And so we can move this cell up. You see now, the next cell is above the current cell, or we can even move it down, whereby we have the next cell being below the current cell. And so that is what these buttons do. Next, we have the run button. And for run, so that we can be able to use it, we can write a simple Python code that is going to print for us the words hello world. And so after writing that command, you can click on run. Once you click on run, your Python code is going to be executed. That is going to be run by the kernel. And so Python is going to run your code once you click on run. You can click on run, and now you see we have run this cell. And so once a cell has been run, usually we have a number that appears just before it. Inside the square brackets, we have a number that appears there. And this number indicates indicates the number, that is the number of times the cell has been run. And so if we run it another time, you see we get the third run, that is the number 3. It's showing us that we have run this cell a third time. And also when we run this cell just below it, we get the number 4, and this indicates that this is the 4th cell to be run. And so that's what these numbers in here indicates. It indicates the number, or it gives number to the cells that have been run. And so that's what these numbers do. Next, we have the stop button here. And so the stop button, what it does, it stops Python from doing anything in your notebook. And so once you click on stop, all the processes that are running in your Python notebook are going to stop, because we'll have interrupted the kernel, and we say that the kernel is what runs Python in this notebook of ours here. Next, we have the restart button. This one looks like an incomplete circle. And so when you click on that, it means that we are going to restart our kernel afresh. And so once we click on it, it's going to say that, it's asking if you want to restart your current kernel. And that is what kernel we said is what runs Python in this notebook. And so you can just click on restart. And so what will happen is that everything that was saved when you are using your notebook is going to get lost, or we can just say all the processes in your notebook are going to be restarted afresh. You're going to restart everything afresh when running. Next, we have restart and run. And so what this does is that you're going to restart your kernel, you're going to restart Python, and then you're going to execute or run all the cells. Yeah, you're going to restart Python and run all the cells at once. You can see what has happened is that now we have, by clicking this, restart and run all cells, we have restarted Python, and now we are going to run all the cells one by one. And you can see now what I was talking about, the number here. This number indicates which cell was the first one to run. And you can see the first cell has the number 1 because it was the first one to be executed by Python. The cell number 2, the second cell here, has the title 2, as a number 2 there indicated, which shows that this was the second cell to be executed by Python. And so what that is what these numbers in here show. And so with that, I think that is a good introduction. And so tomorrow we're going to go to practical parts of Python. And so tomorrow is the day where we're going to write some Python code. We're going to learn about Python. We are going to learn what this is, and many other things in Python. You're going to learn it tomorrow. So today I was just introducing you to the Jupyter Notebook. This is the place where you're going to be able to write your Python code. You're going to be running your Python code on this notebook too. And so, yeah. And so tomorrow is when we are going to start on Python, on the real Python itself. And so, yeah, I feel like I can end the class here for now. Unless there's anyone with any question, you are free to ask. Yeah, so Mary, I think you can now take over from here.
Yes, Ernest.
Yeah.
Any question? Leilani, any question? Any question for teacher Ernest?
I'm joking.
Okay.
What?
What about Imani?
Yes.
You're fine?
Yes.
Okay. Chantel?
Okay.
You're okay. Sean?
It's okay.
Okay, fine. Sean will be sharing the YouTube video. In case you're stuck somewhere, you can just follow up, but Teacher Ernest will always be available in case of any questions. That's fine?
He put it live on YouTube.
Yes.
Okay. And so far, have we enjoyed the introduction part of Python? Imani, how is the experience on the first day of coding with Python?
It was sorry, it was fun.
It was fun. I'm sure now that when you start the real practicals, it will be more fun and you'll enjoy.
Yeah, tomorrow is where the fun starts now. This was just to just show you how to use the Jupyter notebook and so on. Yeah, but tomorrow is when the real coding starts. Yeah, and so you'll be able to enjoy it even more.
Okay.
Okay, Ernest will be having a class tomorrow at what time?
From 10. From 10 to 12. Yeah, it's a 2-hour class.
Okay. Hope you all noted. Tomorrow's from 10. We are having another class with Teacher Ernest. That's fine.
Sean had put the live on YouTube.
Oh, Sean had put it live on YouTube.
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. Then bye, enjoy your lunch, and see you tomorrow at 10.
See you.
Okay, goodbye, guys.